We are in Eclectic Books. Eclectic Books is located at 39520 Murrieta Hot Springs Road. And if you're coming off the freeway toward Winchester, it's on the right side. Just look for a sign that says Books. And keep your eyes open, head back into the outdoor shopping mall area, and the bookstore is located in the corner. It's small from the outside, but it gets bigger as you go in and explore. I'm speaking to
Tori Spore,
and I'm going to let Tori just introduce himself and his relationship with the owners of Eclectic Books and talk a little bit about the store and its history and its current activities. Go ahead, Tori.
Hi, my name's Tori Spore. I do not work here, but I'm friends with the owners, Tess and Heather, and with one of the employees, Adam, who's over here on the computer. And I love this bookstore very much and come here often. So I'm glad to be answering your questions for you today.
When did the bookstore open?
When it opened, not too long ago. 'Cause I remember getting a friend before I even came here. I got a friend request from them on MySpace when it first opened.
A little over a year old.
That's what I was thinking. Was like a little over a year old. I got a friend request from them around the time they opened, and I just thought, oh, I'll go ahead and accept them, and I never paid much attention to it. Then once I started to, I'm like, this place actually seems pretty interesting, so I came here and have been coming here a lot ever since. There's always something interesting here. I can find all different sorts of literature, whether it be a used book that someone discarded or a new piece of literature that I can, for some reason, only seem to find here. We have a lot of consignment projects here that the bookstore sells. Many interesting things of all different sorts that will catch your eye. Even if it's not something that you'd want to buy, it's very unique, interesting sorts of pieces that you'll find here. So yeah, there's always something interesting here, and I love coming here and seeing people I know.
All right, thank you, Tori. This has been Tori, and he's today's biggest fan of the bookstore, except for perhaps my wife, who has been driving through here, through Murrieta, for months and wanting to see what this store was. And so today I stopped the car on the way home to lots of work, decided to take a look at the store. And the store is amazing. It's a cacophony of eye candy and used books and some new books and art, local artisans. They even have a book that's published annually by one of the local high schools. And it's called The Cave. I presume that's based on Plato's Cave. And it's a publication of works of students, both drawing and poetry. And that's just a little sample of some of the independent and local works that are featured here at this bookstore. Okay, and now I'm speaking to...
My name is Adam Wedeking.
And you work here, Adam?
I work here at Eclectic Books. I just wanted to put out an invitation. We're having a community meal on the last Sundays of the month, of every month, here at Eclectic Books. You can bring food to share with the community. That's kind of, you know, an important part of our bookstore here, is to build community. So you can come and bring food to share with the community, or just come and eat. And we'll have music and all sorts of fun stuff going on.
And that's which Sunday of the month?
The last Sunday of the month.
Last Sunday of each month.
So it'll be May 30th is our first one. Will actually be this month.
So you want to come out and join that dinner on the last Sunday.
Meet here at noon, and there's music and food.
Awesome.
What?
All right. We're headed to the subversive section of the bookstore.
Subversive section.
So all of you
I don't know what that word means.
subversives, aficionados of subversion, head on over here and check out the alternative lifestyles and subversion section.
Like, we got some food books right here, like vegetarian eating or even vegan cookbooks. This book talks about the current food industry, and basically, as the cover says, to discover how the ingredients found in processed foods are grown, mined, and manipulated into what America eats. We also got books involving like radical politics. I know this would be extreme considered by others, but like books on anarchism or socialism, such as Emma Goldman's Living My Life. She was a anarchist, a very famous anarchist that many people look up to this day. We got free primers all around here. This is one I brought to the store for people to check out. Basically, laws and details you can know to protect yourself from corrupt police who try to harass you or screw you over. And got even more over here, which it would take me forever to explain all of them. Just like socialist, anarchist, feminists, all sorts of stuff. I can't even list it all. See, we even got a little thing for brewing your own beer.
And that's important. When the beer runs out, you better be able to brew your own, right?
I guess, or just want to make your own beer. It'd probably be cheaper. You know, they say the best stuff's the homemade stuff. We also even sometimes get CDs for people to take. This is a band called New York Taxi. They brought some CD demos over for people to take for free. I took one of these and it was really good. They're like kind of a folk punk duo. One plays guitar and the other plays other sorts of instruments such as keyboard or handheld instruments, stuff like that. And so yeah, that's the alternative lifestyle section.
And the store is full of multifaceted sections, and every nook and cranny changes themes, changes flavors. Because the genre is used books, there's a lot of diversity just by the nature of the contributions and the collection of books that tend to come to a used bookstore. Diane has a collection of books here, and I'd like your comments about the store.
Well, I love the fact that it's a used bookstore. It's really hard to find now in Southern California. It seems like some of my favorite bookstores have all closed down, so I'm excited to find this one right around the corner from where I live. And I teach 6th grade this year, but I'm moving to 4th grade, which is California history. There's a huge selection here of California books. Some older, some new, some about there's a photographic tour, there's just one about the Golden State, there's another one here about back roads to California, and all of them are priced so well. The back roads went $5.47. That's kind of dated, but it's great, and the sketches are awfully fun. I'm sure I can use these both in my classroom for art exhibits, just to show students as they're doing mission reports and stuff, the ideas behind the sketches and the books. There's an art and history of Pompeii. We took a trip to Pompeii several years ago, and the pictures in here, they've reconstructed the cities, and the pictures are phenomenal. The cost of the book, $6.95. Unbelievable. So there's some really great books, great children's books. There's a huge selection of children's books that you can go through, and you'd really have to spend a lot of time. There's a lot of books. They're arranged kind of a little randomly, so you really kind of have to pick through them, but that's part of the fun. If you knew the title, you could go to Borders and get the title you want, but here you can just rummage through and find books from the past, maybe your favorite childhood book. It might be there. I got a... what I did with it here, I've got a Beatrix Potter book. It's fabulous. It's $3.48. So I'm very excited. I'm having lots of fun.
Diane loves her a bookstore.